Baby, can you turn that down a little bit? Yeah, can you please turn that down a little bit? What? I'm gonna go just see what other people are doing really quickly.
Increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers.
What'd you say?
This fucking thing that I'm killing.
As far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity.
So, you know, you had officers injured. We also heard...
Retards in chat love to fuck our First Amendment right to protest. Hate the history. You're not protesting by throwing bricks at people and breaking windows. Like, nobody is against protesting legally. But the problem is that the people are not doing that, and they actively don't want to do that. You need to understand that the goal of these protests is to terrorize people and to make them afraid of speaking out and pushing back against it. That's why, for example, you had like 20 people that like went and like collectively attacked and bullied that one woman who was disagreeing with them. They don't hate the police, they want to be the police. This entire premise that this is about free speech, it's absolutely not. And if it were up to them, you wouldn't be able to say anything. So...
True shit. Try and watch a quick one, guys.
Fuck.
The streets are calm here in Los Angeles near the Federal Detention Center, which was the focus of a lot of this weekend's activity. On Sunday, this is where we saw mass protests as well as clashes with law enforcement. Protests rocked the Los Angeles area over the weekend in response to the Trump administration's immigration crackdown. Dozens of people have been arrested as law enforcement says the protests have turned violent. Vehicles were set on fire, and law enforcement used flashbangs and tear gas to break up the crowds.
Last night was probably one of the most volatile nights that we had in the city of Los Angeles.
President Donald Trump deploying hundreds of National Guard troops, which he said was to protect federal personnel and property, despite no calls for them from California Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass.
What was the reason that the president had to take the power from the governor and federalize the National Guard?
Newsom is now threatening to sue the Trump administration over the move. Authorities have declared all of downtown Los Angeles an unlawful assembly area. President Trump addressing the unrest from outside the White House.
People trying to burn down a government building. What do you expect? The ICE building?
They're bad people. They should be in jail.
The National Guard is
didn't hear about
at least 3 locations across LA.
There's like huge protests and riots and stuff in LA right now.
Where Democratic Congresswoman Maxine Waters was denied.
Trump deployed the National Guard yesterday, and he deployed the Marines today.
And so I didn't have an opportunity.
He fucking sent like 700 Marines to California today.
And throughout the day, we've seen a steady and visible law enforcement presence. We've also seen over the last hour or so.
I don't think that's ever happened in the history of America, though, by the way.
The helmets, the batons, as we are expecting. You can see some protesters right now.
Usually the Marines are sent to like fight in other countries. You know what I mean?
Head into the evening hours here in LA. Reporting in Los Angeles, I'm Michael Yoshida.
Does it shock me?
It might really honestly be the first time it's ever happened.
Body cam footage shows the aftermath of it.
I mean, if Trump really believes we have an immigrant
The streets are calm here.
I guess.
No, but the problem isn't that right now. The problem is people are going to the building and trying to fucking like burn it down and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, well, crazy. when you start trying to burn down, and fucking destroy a government building. I mean, the fucking federal government's probably gonna crack down on you. You know what I mean? And all the people that run California are mad that Trump did it because they're basically saying, "Oh, well, Trump basically said we were incomprehensible. Like, what's the word? I don't know. I was gonna say incomprehensible, but that's not the right fucking terminology. But basically, the people that run California are mad at Trump because he did something, and they're mad because it's their job to do something, but they weren't doing anything."
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, say that again.
Okay, so basically, Trump sent the National Guard to California, right?
Oh, they got them for that. Yeah.
Okay. And like the mayor of like Los Angeles, the governor, everybody's mad at Trump because he did that. He's not supposed to do that, right? It's their jobs as the governor and the mayors and stuff to do that stuff, right? But the thing is, they weren't doing anything. So what the fuck is the president of the United States supposed to do? Just let people fucking destroy a government building or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck kind of president is that going to show the rest of the world if we just let people go up to our buildings and fucking destroy them because they don't agree with fucking politics or whatever? Oh, here we go.
What's up? How y'all? What's your opinion on what's going on? What's your opinion on Pride Month?
There's some people that just
The reason why y'all ICE raids is coming during Pride Month?
Important information.
I look like some Halo troopers.
The process of that.
Anybody with undocumented family?
But then again,
on shooting people today?
It could also be a conspiracy, you know.
How lethal or non-lethal are these
government has
rounds?
lied to us so many fucking times.
Would you rather shoot somebody or hit them with your stick?
We're just not willing to
Oh yeah, how
admit.
did you end up becoming ICE?
Those aren't ICE.
Is this like a legacy career? Are you happy that Young Thug is free? What's the probability that we're gonna get tear gas tonight?
I am impressed.
What's your favorite thing to do? Shoot people with non-lethals or hit them with the baton? They don't really want to talk. Cats got their tongue. Are you in the JROTC? Oh, yeah, that nigga gonna shoot me later for sure.
Well, we got a man there with a dress coat, tennis shoes, tie, and a black hood over his head, right in front of the federal officers here on Temple.
All right, so yeah, we right here. We're in front of the federal building downtown LA. You know, this is a building where a lot of people get held when apprehended by ICE, federal criminals. So far, like the whole city's kind of just been swarmed by ICE. So we have ICE coming in Compton, Paramount, Linwood, the fashion district here. The head of ICE just deployed the National Guard. So tomorrow we should see around 2,000 active duty fucking military niggas pulling up. The main reason why people are here is to protest these ICE raids by coming to where all the people are being held at. The cops are lined up. They're pointing their guns at me. They're flashing lights at me. I think they're getting ready to disperse the crowd.
So they started trying to push us back.
Additionally, they seem to be doing, I don't like to use this term lightly, but like Gestapo-like tactics to disband people, essentially, and it's wrong.
They are sighting people with green lasers and shooting rubber bullets at them, so a couple people got popped.
There's snipers on the roof over there, and there's snipers on the second floor over there. I don't know if they're snipers. What kind of guns are these?
Oh, yeah, that's a sniper for sure.
Lots of people getting tear gas, but, you know, it's LA, baby. We're strong as fuck.
We don't have guns. We're unarmed, and we're unafraid.
We're the violent ones, but look, all I got in my hands is water bottles when they got fucking guns.
These ICE agents are completely different from the LAPD. I've been protesting for over 10 years. It's a whole other fucking level of threat. It's a whole other level of crazy. I feel really sorry for the people who think they're the good guys. They have been brainwashed and indoctrinated and are now acting out, working at the highest level of hypocrisy you can as an American citizen.
We're civilians. You're supposed to protect us. Protect and serve. Get another job. Why don't you quit your piece of shit job? You are a terrorist. Terrorist! Put down your guns! Put down your guns! Put down your guns!
Are you gonna be out here tomorrow?
I am not sure yet. Tomorrow is also LA Pride, and I am of the queer community, so I might have to split my time or go with the biggest cause, which would be this.
It's fucked up. Why are they raiding people during Pride Month?
What's that?
Why are they raiding people during Pride Month?
Oh. Fuck knows, man.
Fuck all your homophobia. Fuck all your racism. Fuck all your transphobia. Fuck all your xenophobia. Everyone go fuck yourself. Charlotte, if you're watching this, I love you.
That's your girlfriend?
Yeah, my trans girlfriend. You're fucking up my Pride Month.
They're killing our fucking Pride Month. What the fuck? Fuck ICE, bitch. Fuck ICE, bitch. Fuck ICE.
I got melted ice. I got melted ice. Melted ice. Any of you guys want some melted ice? I'm on TikTok Live, streaming to about 4,000 people. I've been out here since about like 3, I think.
Plan on being here tomorrow?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Pride tomorrow, and then I'm going to be over here.
We're out here protesting, man. We're out here protesting against these ICE raids. It's about human dignity and human rights. I don't know why the LAPD is out here when we're a sanctuary city.
It's a sanctuary city. I was part of the movement in Pomona, California to become one of the first sanctuary cities of the United States. But all it means is that we're not supposed to enforce immigration, and the police are not supposed to cooperate with ICE. We're supposed to make sure that our community and our hard workers and our children and our families are safe.
Makes me feel like shit. I don't know why we're living in a police state in my city. Everybody's affected by this. They could come for you next.
I wish they would find missing kids the same amount they will go after immigrants and everything. The fact that there's still missing kids being sex trafficked, human trafficking, but yet they don't give the same energy to these immigrants.
No! To the criminals, man, the real criminals. Not the innocent, hardworking people, man. No criminals at Home Depot. Yeah. Just hardworking people out there.
I'm scared for my family. I'm scared for other people's families. This shit isn't fair. You guys were our brothers and our sisters. What the fuck happened?
No one's a criminal on stolen land whatsoever.
They're all Hispanic. So what did their parents have to do to sacrifice for them to do with that?
What happened to being a fucking kid, growing up, thinking it would be fucking good, and then you fucking grow up and you fucking represent the opposition, fucking represent the people that hate us? You're my fucking neighbor. You're my friend.
Well, what a bunch of idiots.
Why do you do this?
What a bunch of idiots.
Uniform and work for people, for human beings. You know this is wrong, Miranda. You know this is wrong. Get another job. Please, I implore you.
Mayor Karen Bass, we need you here.
Why these
you
guys
said you
gonna
would be
defeat
with your
these
people.
students?
We are your people. I'm a native Angelino, and they are threatening us. They are terrorizing our community. Where is our mayor? Where is our mayor? Where is our mayor?
Not doing anything. Your mayor's not doing it.
I know you do, dog. I'll spit in your plate. I put my dick on your
No.
plate, nigga. Fuck your family, fuck your kids, nigga. That's all this. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
He be fucking getting a whole fucking plate. He be fucking expecting us to give
Guys,
him a whole
if you guys are
fucking
paying
shit.
attention,
That nigga
the
right
people
there.
that are standing outside are just
you
normal
go to
cops.
Kava?
These guys have nothing to do with ICE. This is just a cop. This is just a cop. This is just a cop. This is not ICE. This is literally, look at the badges. They all say like fucking, this is a cop.
Nigga, act like I don't know your fucking face.
These people are stupid, and they can't differentiate, or whatever the fuck the word is. They can't like figure out the difference between a fucking LAPD cop and fucking ICE.
That fucking plate. Fucking talk.
Because none of this shit would happen if the LAPD would just let ICE go into the courthouses and take people. Instead, they go, you guys can't come in, and then they got to get them in the streets.
About, can I get a fucking discount?
So you got state government right here not working
Can I
with
get a
federal
fucking this?
government.
Can I get a fucking that?
But these people all just see one bad. This is not an ICE guy. This is a fucking cop
Get that shit out him right there.
with a fucking baton. This is a cop. This is just a normal cop.
He doesn't look like he go to Kava though.
Get back to no shit. Hell nah. Hell nah.
We ain't going to that Kava.
What's your favorite thing to order at Kava?
Everything.
These people are
Jalal,
stupid.
we went to high school together. Remember? Algebra? We had algebra together. Oh shit, he gonna beat my ass. We had
It's just a normal
algebra
cop.
together, and that nigga failed twice. Why is that guy on his phone?
Because he's a normal
Shame on
cop.
you pigs! Shame on you pigs! Shame on you pigs! Looks like the cooking something up back there.
But yeah, no, all these people,
Now they
all these people benefit from the state being a sanctuary city, but then are yelling at the cops that would
behind
not,
us.
are yelling at the same cops that wouldn't
All right, we
enforce
getting
this stuff.
surrounded.
These people are yelling at the same cops that don't enforce the immigration stuff.
Kick rocks.
But in
Get
their
outta
heads,
here,
it's just
bitch-ass
all one thing.
Cops.
Because they just
I'm
don't
not
know.
entirely sure what's going on.
Yeah, this is just a cop named Gonzalez. This is Officer Gonzalez, guys. This isn't fucking the ICE agent Gonzalez. No, this is probably California
Low-looking
fucking.
dudes are moving to the back, and the LAPD has moved to the front.
Oh shit, what did I do? I like skipped or some shit.
Kick rock. Low-looking dudes are moving to the back, and the LAPD has moved to the front.
Yep,
Safeguarding
see, look,
ICE.
yeah, see.
So LAPD has positioned themselves in front of ICE. LA is a sanctuary city, so LAPD shouldn't be here.
Yeah, but see, this is where he's not very smart either, because he's saying LAPD shouldn't be helping them, but they
Position
should,
themselves in front of
because
ICE. LA
this
is a
is not
sanctuary city, so
this is not an immigration issue anymore. This is a bunch of people in the middle of the streets.
LAPD shouldn't be here enforcing these policies.
Yeah, he's wrong, bro. They definitely should be there enforcing the policy. I mean, this is a good video, but that part was really bad. I mean,
I think they're getting scared. I'm a little.
He just literally spread
LAPD has
false
positioned themselves
information.
in front of ICE. LA is
Right
a
here.
sanctuary city, so LAPD.
LA is a sanctuary city, so these cops, these officers that are all standing here, like Officer Gonzalez right here, they don't enforce any immigration. Like, if you rob somebody, they hit you with a stick. If you fucking start a fire in the middle of the street, they're gonna hit you with a stick. If you're fucking throwing rocks at cops and shit, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's not an immigration issue anymore. It's literally the cops' job.
Be here enforcing these policies. I think
They literally
should
be.
I'm a little skittish, man. Look, these niggas want to smack somebody so bad, man. I'm just a reporter. I'm just a reporter. Do you have any opinions on this? Are you guys allowed to have opinions? Is this like a hive mind type deal?
You gotta find a new job, dog, because you really know LA about to go to flames, dog. You gotta find a new fucking job.
LA's about to go to what?
You know LA about to go to flames, dog. You gotta find a new fucking job.
LA's about to go to what?
New job, dog, because you really know LA about to go to flames, dog.
Go to flames. Yeah, that'll really stick it to the man, guys. Let's burn our communities down. That'll really stick it to the fucking people that have endless amounts of money, guys. Let's burn our fucking neighborhoods down. That'll show them. That'll show the man. Let's burn our fucking neighborhoods down like they already don't give a fuck about.
Oh, shit, what the fuck, nigga? Did someone just... That nigga just smacked me. What happened? Oh, look what's going on. What's going on? Oh, those zip ties. Those zip ties.
What is this quality? It's the low quality videos, guys. Those are always the best ones. What is this quality?
Who got bolt cutters? All right, hold on.
am I watching?
Are you watching this with me?
Go, babe, go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The quality just got really bad. It's 1080p too. This is just the quality.
Is this the immigration shit?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to be. Hey.
So these cops right here, Angel, are all just normal LAPD guys. These are all just normal Joe Blow cops. These are all just normal cops. These are just your average.
Is this like a hive mind type?
This is just your average Officer Martin. Okay. So the way these things work, right? Like in sanctuary cities, these guys, Angel, none of these guys, if you got pulled over, none of them could do anything to you. They couldn't be like, show me you are a citizen of the United States, right? These cops are not allowed to do anything like that, and they don't. Okay. The thing is, this whole protest is about immigration. But just because the protest is about immigration doesn't then mean that these people are just supposed to let you fucking light cars on fire. Because now that's a completely different thing.
This is unfortunate.
It's fucking
man.
arson. It's not fucking protest. You're fucking lighting things on fire. So the cops' jobs is to literally do things like that. So if the protest is about immigration, the cops aren't arresting people for being illegal. They're arresting people for doing fucking riots and stuff.
Yo. Oh, yeah. So right now we got it surrounded. Everyone's jumping the fence so that we don't get fucking trapped and arrested, and we can come to fight tomorrow. You feel me? For our undocumented brothers and sisters. I'm fucking tired. That was a fucking bitch. It's very loose at the top. Barely got away. And yeah, shit's not over. Fight's not over.
Big fella's already tired on me.
Shit, look how big he is. I'll be tired too. I'll be tired too. Motorcycle crashes into cops during chaotic anti-ICE protest.
This is happening in California?
This is all happening in California, yeah. Look, they were fucking lighting cars on fire yesterday.
Latest now from
These
LA.
cars are all fucking, these cars are like robo cars. They're like robot cars. And what they did was they ordered the fucking robot car. When the robot car showed up, they just started beating the shit out of it.
California now. Police
And there was like
arrested at
4 of
least
them.
3
They like
dozen people after incidents
burned
of
4 of them.
violence and looting in anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles. On Saturday, President Trump ordered 2,000 National Guard troops to patrol the city without approval from the governor.
Oh, I guess we gotta send a
Look,
nuke to
also
California.
the one thing that pisses me off about these type of protests or anything is when there's no American flag. It's like, okay, like, come on. Imagine if I went down to Mexico and was like stomping on the Mexican flag and just waving around the American flag. I'd fucking be killed in 12 minutes. I would get fucking killed. I would get fucking obliterated, dude. If I went down to Mexico City, convinced 20 people to fucking stomp on the flag and burn it with me while we wave a bunch of American flags. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking dead. That's like, you know what the equivalent of that is in America? Pulling a gun out on a cop. That's basically what I would do. I'd go down there and just get fucking killed.
Bacchus has the latest now from LA.
Tensions are running high in Los Angeles.
This is like shit. This is like shit you read in the history book about like how a country, not even a country, it would have been like an empire at this point. Like imagine 500 years ago, Angel. This is like an empire being taken over.
Of protests over immigration
this is
raids
literally
across the city.
What it would look like 300 years ago.
Largely peaceful,
the Russians killed the Tsars.
Clashes with
this
police.
is what leads
Some
to
protesters threw
Things
rocks
like
at law enforcement and set cars on fire. Demonstrators also shut down the busy 101 freeway through downtown LA. On Saturday, President Trump ordered the deployment of 2,000 National Guard troops and put Marines at Camp Pendleton on
History
standby
always repeats
against
itself.
the wishes of local and state leaders.
It does.
I'm here today because on Friday, ICE kidnapped my brother, Jose Paulino, along with his coworkers.
Families of detainees gathered outside one of the sites ICE agents raided, begging for the release of their loved ones.
My siblings,
Things are too
from the ages of 4 months
multifaceted.
and 20 years, need and want our father back.
I was hoping to prevent
Here's
this
the mayor right here.
situation from happening. It's the last thing our city needs.
This is the first time since 1965 a president has called in the military without a governor's approval.
Oh, here's that. There you go.
Put it on pause, bro. Put it on pause. I got something to say, bro.
Oh. What?
Bro, here's the thing, bro. This is what I understand about people, right? People come to another nation, right? Seek for refugees, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yet, they don't follow the laws.
Yeah, exactly. They want to come to America. They don't want to be American. That makes sense?
Yeah.
People want to come here, but they don't want to be American.
Thing is, it's like, and some of these fuckers, they be so proud to be like, yeah, fucking Mexico's this and that, you know?
I love being fucking El Salvadorian.
But I'm like, all right, then go back to your fucking country.
And then it's you're fucked up.
Yeah, it's like nah.
You know how that's how people treat. You know that's how people treat Americans anywhere else. Like imagine if me and you went to Germany, like all the German people there would call us like shitty American to go home. They tell us go home, American. Your burgers and fries are at home. There's no burger fries here. That's how they would treat you elsewhere. Fucking go to France, go to fucking Spain, go to anywhere. Okay, they're gonna fucking be making fun of you, dude. Just because you're American, they'll be like, you're American, fat guy, fat greasy guy.
One thing I wanted to say, dude, is that a lot of people aren't willing to go back to their own countries and try to fix shit because they're scared to die. And it's like, motherfucker, this is what you're saying over here. Like, now I'm willing to die for my country and all this and that.
Yeah, die for it there.
But
die for your country in your country.
You're fucking scared in another country.
That you got a great point, Angel. That's a really good point where it's like, how are you gonna dude? You kind of knocked it on the park where it's like, if you loved your country so much, why didn't you stay and try to make it better? Why did you come to a country that's already good? Like you took the easy way out.
I don't want to go back to Mexico because I know how terrible it is, bro.
Exactly. That's my point too. It's like
that's why I'm taking all the points to try to be a citizen, but the right way, not the fucking wrong way.
Like my point. Think about it from my perspective. Let's take it like a different immigration. Like my family's Irish and German, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to fucking Germany.
Fuck that.
I don't want to fucking live in Ireland. What the fuck, dude? You know what I mean?
Even though it's somewhat beautiful.
Like you don't see me going. I got pride in my heritage and stuff, but you don't see me fucking waving around a German fucking flag or an Irish flag. It's always a fucking American flag.
Right.
It's like these people It's like, okay, mind you, it's like, okay, your parents came here from Mexico, cool. You've been here your whole life. Like you're an American. Like your family came here so you could be an American. Like what the fuck?
Exactly.
Like your
I
family
mean,
came here so you could be American.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's like I don't know. It fucking pisses me off that some people just be like oh yeah, Mexico's beautiful, this and that. And I'll be
Well,
like, all
that's the
right then,
thing. People
motherfucker.
like a lot of people in life. You gotta remember, like a lot of people in life, they want to be able to decide things for themselves, right? So
Right.
like what I just said, like oh somebody's mom came here and had a kid, and now you're an American. It's like you never really chose to be an American, right? Just like that, like
Oh,
just like
I am
the
American
family
either
didn't
way.
choose to be fucking born in Mexico either. You know what I mean? So you don't
It's more
choose
like the
these things. You
USA
get to
says.
decide. Like
Canada all the way to Brazil, we're Americans. I don't know if you
we
know
are.
that.
I agree. I agree. That's the Americas.
Yep. More like I'm trying to be a citizen of USA.
Yes. That Canada all the way down to South America, that might be all be the Americas, but there's only one United States of all of it. And it's the
It's the
greatest country in
last
the
thing our
world.
city needs.
This is the first time since
You know,
1965 a president has called in the
first time
military
since
without a governor's
1965
approval.
without the
Governor
governor's
Gavin
approval.
Newsom accused the
Trump is trying to manufacture a crisis in LA County, deploying troops not for order but to create chaos. This is insane that the governor of California said this when they're not doing anything to stop the fucking cars and
president of
shit
trying to
being burned.
manufacture a crisis
They're
to
literally not
create
stopping
chaos.
it.
He
Dude,
vowed
this is the same LA is the same place where you could walk into a Nike store with a fucking ski mask, steal a bunch of shit, leave, and if you get caught, you're out in a week. You could go into a fucking you didn't know about this?
What?
You didn't know this has been like this for like 2 years, bro. They changed a bunch of like laws about theft, and like people were coming from all over the place. Like people from San Francisco, people from fucking Vegas were coming into LA to steal a bunch of shit and then leave. Like this is still going on. This is still going on, Angel. This isn't changed. It's still going on. Where you could go to California, you could go to LA right now. Me and you could go into Los Angeles. Me and you could put on two ski masks. We could go into any of the outlet stores, Nike, Rolex, any of that shit. Fucking rob them blind, bro. Just take all the shit, run out the door. And if for some reason me and you got caught, we'd probably do a week in jail. Probably do a week or two, and we just both stole $2,000 a piece. $4,000 total. You get out of jail, I get out of jail in a week, and we go try it again.
Probably get deported to be real.
That's what's going on. That's what's been going on since fucking before Trump fucking got in office. That this is the way California is ran. So the governor who says we just let thieves out, we just let thieves out with no fucking, we give them a slap on the wrist and tell them fucking go on and steal some more shit. What am I supposed to fucking assume is what's he gonna do to these people? The fucking people who are standing around in a mass crowd burning cars. Yeah, my guess is probably nothing's gonna fucking happen.
Oh,
Just like the fucking people stealing shit.
oh, Arkham Knight got it right.
How to sue.
Arkham, what?
Batman, Arkham.
Oh, this is yeah. This is literally yeah. This is yeah. Los Angeles is Arkham City, bro.
And you're putting real people's lives at risk.
Today, the president doubled down on his decision to deploy troops.
Oh, he also said Trump also said he should be arrested. He said that the
The
border.
governor?
Yeah, he said the border guy, the border czar or whatever, Tom, whatever his name is. He's like he should go and arrest him.
Professional agitators, they're insurrectionists, they're bad people, they should be in jail.
CBS News has learned ICE operations are expected in Los Angeles County for at least the next 30 days. Danya Backus, CBS
Did you hear that?
News,
ICE
Los
said that they're going to be
Angeles.
doing this shit for the next 30 days. So
You're
the
about
reason
to
it's so
see why
fucked up,
using your
Angel,
children to get out of
the reason that the
Latest
ICE
now from
agents, the reason the ICE agents can't just go into like the jail, right? Is because remember how I told you sanctuary cities, like the cops and stuff, they can't help ICE agents. It works.
Yeah.
It's the whole system. So the cops can't help them. The judges aren't supposed to help them. None of the people in the state or in the county are supposed to help the federal government. Okay. So ICE shows up as federal agents to take undocumented people and get rid of them. Okay. ICE would prefer to show up inside of a government entity building like a courthouse or a jail or something that's safe. Does that make sense? That the federal agents would like to show up inside of another government agency building and take the people out that way. That sounds very smart, right? It sounds like pretty basic shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not how it works. So like the sanctuary cities, like the judges or whoever the case may be, they will like let's say I'm an immigrant, okay? And I am in the jail right now. I'm in the jail, okay? ICE gets word that I'm in the jail. They're going to show up to the jail and they're going to be like, "Let us just take him right now from the jail." The jail then goes, "No, you have no jurisdiction here. Fuck off," right? Maybe a day goes by, 2 days goes by, whatever the case. The jail releases me, okay? The jail lets me go, and now I'm in the street. I'm in the street. Now ICE is hunting for me in the streets instead of fucking just grabbing me in the jail and taking me home. You know what I mean? So now the federal government is battling not only uh, the illegal immigrants, okay, which is their job to send them home. They're also now battling the state governments, all of the state governments, any of the state governments that have the same thing, like Chicago. Chicago's the same way, where the cops and like the judges and stuff would not help the federal government in that situation. Okay, so now we're here, where ICE is doing fucking things for 30 days in LA. People are fucking protesting. LA is one of the worst places in the fucking country because crime is just fucking, you're just given a slap on the wrist and told to go fuck your uncle. Like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's really fucking crazy in LA. And yeah, dude, it's all fucked because the government, the federal government agents aren't allowed to do their job in a safe manner to the point where they have to hunt down the people in the streets like fucking dogs. But then the Democrats will be like, ICE is hunting people down in the streets like dogs, like the fucking Nazis were. But the Democrats are the reason they have to hunt them down the streets like Nazis, because the Democrats won't just fucking be like, here's this guy in the jail cell, take him. The Democrats are like, nah, we're gonna let this guy run around in the streets and you hunt him down. That's what we're doing. That's how we do efficient shit in the government, Angel. That is how we efficiently run all aspects of the United States government. We make the federal government fight the state government. And then the federal government says, well, fuck you, state. This is the federal United States. I'm going to do it anyways. And the states just go, well, he is the federal government. I guess I don't really have anything to do. I guess I can't do anything because the Fed gives me all my money. But then you have LA, which LA doesn't actually necessarily need federal money because there's such a huge economy. So this is why you have governors and mayors who think they're the fucking. You have Gavin Newsom, who is the governor of California, the third largest economy in the world. He probably thinks he's the top dog. He probably thinks he's on top of the world. He probably thinks he's the shit. Trump's the fucking president. He thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's on top of the world. Boom. Both their egos are just clashing right now. So yeah, crazy shit, guys. I'm glad I live in the middle of the country. I don't have to worry about shit like this. Do not have to worry about shit like this.
In the middle of the country. That's right.
But you know, that's the thing where it's the Democrats are going, no, we're not going to give you the illegal immigrants. And then the federal government is going, all right, well then we'll just fucking get them anyways. It's crazy. And it's crazy because the liberals and the Democrats, they will use this whole Nazi thing. They go, oh, they're hunting them down the streets like Nazis. It's like, yeah, dude, you're making the fucking Nazis. Like, you won't fucking let them take them in the jail cell. So you're telling the fucking federal government, go hunt them. That's what you're saying. They got to do their job anyways, dude. They're gonna get them. So why the fuck are you sending them out? And then it's like, bro, these guys, you don't know who the fuck you're sending on the street. You know what I mean? What if they fucking leave the jail and go get a fucking gun, and now they have a fucking standoff with the fucking ICE agents 2 hours after getting released from the jail? He's like, oh, fuck this. They're waiting for me. I'm gonna go fucking get my fucking gun, and I'm gonna go fucking chill at my house and fucking I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't fucking going back. That's how it fucking works sometimes.